make a guard. Oh shoot, Lena's not here. Nevertheless. Alright, let's do it. What speaks to me tonight? Thanks, you. I didn't see it, but I did see it, technically. Like, I saw that you sent it, and I'm excited to watch it because it looks like a mix of It's Always Sunny and Sonic, and that looks fantastic. Funny enough, on the opposite end of the spectrum, I showed somebody new the Amazing Internet Circus, and they already want to buy a plush for me. So, that went well. Hmm. Hmm. Alright. I've got an idea for how I want this to go. Hmm. Let's see. I think we've got something here. Something decent. She can hold her liquor. Oh, that is so fucking funny, Schmore. That's quality fucking joke. Baby. Here's this with her. Okay. I also think that's a decent card. Mm. And okay. Hang on. See if I can do something. How tiny can I make that? Hmm. The fire eye is nice, but also barely seen. Keep it as is. Freelance torturer. I like the name. To another you listen. Look into their souls, never surrendering on an everlasting quest. The coyote seeks a rival, thrives on conflict. The rifle is loaded with angst. You can see that. Meanings, introspection, deception, the unknown, courage, rivalry, and tragedy. That's cool. That's a nice card. I like that a lot. Thank you, Schmorg. Dear Fortuna, you wanted to see us, right? I'd love to get together before the race starts. Let me know when it's a good time and I'll pick up Dolly and come over to your place. Your friend, Jasmine. Ooh, it's gonna be hard to do 3 characters at once. Do not expect me to be great at switching voices. Thanks for coming. It's been centuries since we got the 3 of us together. I don't know why we didn't do like this. I don't know, right away. What's up, witches? And you bet, magic life can get so chaotic sometimes we just forget to enjoy it. Yeah, it makes me so happy to see the 2 of you together. Tell me about some adventure I missed. I took Jasmine hunting once. What? Really? She did, and never again I'll tell you. Jasmine really would make a fine demon hunter. That sand did stand a chance. Jasmine plants some magical seeds into the dunes, and in a matter of minutes, boom. A big fucking vine rips out of the white stands, strangling the daemon. It was horrible. I only had to slice that fucker's throat. The stench of blood, I don't know how you do it, Dahlia. Since she spent the whole evening building a grave for the worm. Right, Schmorg? It was beautiful though, wasn't it? I would have loved to have been there. I missed you so much. Me too. My first order of business will be to ban fucking exile so we can all go on adventures again. Are you nervous about elections? You can't imagine. I'm cool. More excited than anything. On the one hand, I'm not worried because whoever wins in the end, the Covenant's gonna be well looked after. On the other hand, I want what's best for the Covenant, and I truly believe my program is the safest bet. Just to be clear, I do think you'd make for a lovely leader. But playing it safe is the death of progress, Jasmine. But aren't we all well already? We just need to iron out a Dana's more abusive politics and put some love into the community. And that's because the status quo benefits you. Think about all the novices, all the witches who don't fit into that orderly vision, myself included. The plan is not to start a revolution, but to level the playing field. It's not fair that power is held by the eldest. Novices need to be guided though. Think about when we had just ascended. We weren't in any shape to be making important decisions. I don't know about that. Age has its own setbacks. What do you think, Fortuna? Well, about that, I guess it's time I make my stance clear. I'm running for leader myself. What? Oh my, but aren't you exiled? Patrice is gonna help me run the campaign. In fact, it was her who practically forced me into this venture. Okay, and what's your deal? Not really sure yet. We still have to define our program. My sister is dead set on having my divination at the helm of my new government. The new government. That'd be quite an asset, alright. Have you really thought this through? I doubt a criminal has much of a chance at leadership. Whoa. It's a bit strong, Jasmine. I'm not a criminal. Part of the plan of becoming the next leader is to eradicate unfair punishments. So you actually wanted me to declare war, huh? Not war. I just thought it'd be proper to let you know firsthand. I really think that no matter who wins, the future is bright. Yeah, that's what I like to think. But the stress of competing against you two is a bit overwhelming. Why don't we use this opportunity to promise that no matter what, we'll still be friends after the race is over? No promises needed. I never had a doubt about it. Likewise, we will always be friends. Thanks, y'all. I don't know what I would do if I lost you. You won't. I love you. I love you too. I love you three. Fuck off. Okay, the next few weeks are about to get pretty busy. I better leave and start preparing my knives. Figuratively speaking, I understand. No, literally. I'm a daggersmith. That's what I do. No need to stab anyone, though. I hope. Okay. You two take care. Okay. See you soon. Take care, both of you. Bye. Thanks for coming. That was nice. Very sweet. I got good friends. Goop friends. Why am I drinking coffee at 2 o'clock in the morning? The fuck is wrong with me? Ooh, cute turtle. Cute tortoise. Space tortoise who looks mad. Fortuna, everything is set to go. Get your shit in order because it's about to get real. Let me know when you're ready and we'll review the program and campaign plan. Patrice. I feel like the games are really coming in. Hey, Patrice. How are you? Hi. Relaxed. Good. Hold on to that fuel. Did you meet with Dahlia and Jasmine? Yes, I did. How did they take it? I believe we're fine. All's good. Really? We promise we'll always be friends no matter what. Ugh, so corny. This is gonna be the weirdest political race in the universe. Maybe all political conflicts should be handled with as much love as this one. Well, jury's still out on how well this is gonna go. They're good friends. I'm sure this will all be handled honorably. There's no honor in politics, only victory. Whatever. What now? Okay, allow me to give you a rundown on what's ahead. We have to define a program and a plan. First, we'll analyze our opponents and I'll interview you to see where we stand on the main issues. Then we'll sketch and review a program. Once we get to something solid, we'll form a team and schedule some campaign actions to get the ball rolling. The date for the election Congress hasn't been decided yet, but we're against the clock as of now. All clear? Yes. Good. First of all, did someone tell you about the 5 pillars of the Covenant? You know, judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. I don't know what you're talking about. Really? Yes, I'm sorry. Alright, here we go. There are 5 key directives to keep our Covenant's cogs turning. As I said, judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Make good note of them. Judgment is about how we deal with conflicts within the Covenant, how we determine who's at fault and such. It's also the executive branch, where the Covenant is going and how we deal with major events. Until now we've had a runic judgment, which basically consists of Dana consulting with the gods and us blindly swallowing whatever she fed us. Then we have law enforcement. That's how the Covenant punishes anyone who did something wrong or forbidden. It's determined by judgment. Right now, as you're well aware, we send infractors into exile for a veritable amount of time depending on the severity of their actions. Can our slogan be, "Fuck you, exile"? Very punk. It may work. Next is forbidden arts. That's how we deal with perilous magic and knowledge, such as summoning behemoths, necromancy, etc. The current directive is that when the Covenant determines that something could put our community at risk, we ban it. But then there's mortal affairs. That's how we deal with humans and, as traditionally put, other lesser beings. Lesser beings as in animals or any life form that doesn't have access to magic, actually. Fuck that term, by the way. Dana determined that mortals should be exploited and manipulated, which is convenient. Did you know that Dana wanted to cause World War III on Earth? What? Why? To harvest energy from mortals. Fucking bastard. We still have a celebration pending to send her off to hell. You bet. Last but not least, there are the witch duties. That defines what obligations members have to the Covenant. Right now, we have those obnoxious quarterly controls that Dana imposed once to check on our progress. You skipped them thanks to exile, but damn if they haven't been a pain in the ass. Fuck a Dana. Schwark. If anything, that's like a campaign slogan. Acadena. Also, show which failed to deliver, they'll eventually use their membership. Imagine the strain that's put on many of our sisters. I would have gladly done my homework in exchange for freedom, though. I know, but still. Luckily, the controls were suspended until after the elections, and many of us are hoping they will be cancelled forever. Nice. It's all 5 of them, right? Yes. After these elections, there's an additional critical point to the race. What to do with the Dana's corpse. Alright. The Covenant is divided between devouring her, making the 100 members that we are right now more powerful, or scattering her remains throughout the cosmos so more witches can ascend, making the Covenant even more diverse. What's your stance on that? I don't have a strong opinion on it. I'm fine with either becoming more powerful or welcoming more wishes. But make no mistake, it's one of the hottest topics in these elections, so whatever you choose, be ready for a storm. Understood. Internalize these issues. Take your time. Let me know when you're ready to continue. Done. Done. Good. Let's start dissecting our rivals then. Who do you want to start with? Random. You choose. Alright. Dahlia then. Dahlia is not from Earth. On our home planet, politics evolved and twisted more than anywhere else in the explored universe. She comes from the demonic desertlands, where matriarchy-based warlordism and chiefsmanship are the primary form of organization, even nowadays. I'm not saying to underestimate her, but we can expect her to not be well prepared to navigate intricacies of a pivotal campaign. On the other hand, Dahlia's politics seem to be very different from her homeworlds. From what I've gathered, her focus seems to be collectivizing mysteries and responsibilities, distributing the Covenant's power horizontally, leveling the playing field. It's practically her slogan. Her program to achieve this is judgment by referendum. Dahlia argues that in the community this compact we should have to account for every member's input, regardless of their background or preparation. Enforcement. None whatsoever. She believes in amicable resolution. And should dialogue fail, she wants to leave the matter in the hands of the arbitrage. Her point being that we don't need to police ourselves when we already have the magical pact. Forbidden notes. Allow free access to any kind of magic and control them through education, not banning. Mortal affairs. Cut all ties with mortals. Alia believes we're too privileged to be messing with people's lives. She thinks we should leave them be and focus on the cosmic and the magical. Witch duties. Magical tax. Have every member of the Coven share a percentage of their magical output to pool resources for the benefit of the clan. And finally, she believes we should scatter Dana's remains, so more wishes can ascend and our Coven can become more diverse. I can kind of see where Dahlia is coming from on the majority of everything. As you can see, Dahlia is betting on a kind-hearted community that requires goodwill to work. Almost utopic, I must say. What do you think is the best strategy to undermine her program? Oh, jeez. I don't want to undermine it. It's pretty cool. And that won't float. It's imperative you challenge your opponent's ideals to get ahead. Try again. What do you think is the best strategy to undermine her program? Shit. Shows her naivete. Faith in goodwill is ridiculous. Good one. The ideal community she wants to paint a picture of isn't a reality. We'll focus on conveying that to the rest of the coven. Oh, you're telling me, Schwark. I basically agreed with a lot of, like, Dahlia's points, so what the fuck do I do? Okay, let's capitalize on your intimate knowledge about your rival. What would you say is Dahlia's strongest point? Her determination. She's battle ready. Indeed, Dahlia is going to be the hardest of her off-putting. Impossible to intimidate or overwhelm. She's likely to force us to be on defense rather than offense when dealing with her. We can't expect to beat her on those grounds, but we need to at least aim to match her determination to get a bite of her cake. That promises to be tough, but I believe in you. Right? What about our weaknesses? What is Dahlia's most critical flaw? Suck. She's very impulsive, impatient, and gets angry easily. Good. If we can provoke her during the debate, the governor's sure to question her ability to rule. We should be on the lookout for opportunities to get her mad during the campaign. I don't like this. Is this really necessary? It's your call. But if we don't exploit your opponent's flaws, it'll make it less likely for you to become the next leader. Politics are ugly, I know. But also, let me tell you, you should expect the same from your rivals. Friends or not, I'm sure they won't be pulling any punches. Be ready. Already regretting this? Sure, whatever. I'll handle it. Shall we go over Jasmine now? Yeah, sure. Jasmine was born in a small English town during the Industrial Revolution, circa 1800. That put her in a cultural sweet spot for amassing the sympathies of the coven. She's a young witch in the eyes of the eldest, medieval, and ancient witches, not so alien as us contemporary witches with our world wars, TV, internet, and our global lunacies. Jasmine gets along with us, but it's also part of the last decent generation, according to the most conservative witches. Her politics are a liberal revision of a Danish, removing the most tyrannical mechanisms by reducing punishment and responsibilities. That will maintain the status quo but give more room for individualism and personal enterprise, free from so many duties and the fear of failure. The program to achieve this is: judgment will be performed by a quorum of the 4 eldest witches in agreement with the leader. That is the sweetest candy of her program for the old lot. Enforcement will work with a system of strikes. She hasn't specified how many yet, but should a witch accumulate enough wine, she would be expelled from the coven. Way less radical than exile, and the worst case scenario is the freedom to start anew elsewhere. Regarding forbidden art, she won't change a thing. Anything deemed dangerous by the eldest witches will be banned. Then, for mortal affairs, Jasmine proposes a model of protection and guidance. What is good for humanity? What should we protect them from? I guess that'll be determined by the quorum of the eldest. Lastly, as for witch duties, she proposes a policy of no vigilance. Jasmine argues that we should trust every sister. Will have the coven's interest in mind, and there's no need to evaluate or impose any duties on any member. And of course, regarding the trending topic, Jasmine wants the coven to devour a Dana's corpse so we all become more powerful. Take a minute to interiorize Jasmine's program. I mean, Jasmine's a no-go. Pretty definitely. So, sure. Done. Done. Perfect. So tell me now, What do you think is the best strategy to undermine her program? These plans benefit the powerful and forsake novices. Interesting. If we adopt this strategy, we may polarize the Coven's opinion. But in the long run, we could gather support of the young and the weak, plus the support of the most compassionate elders. It may do the trick. Good, good. Now to assess the candidate herself. Let's use your privileged info on Jasmine. What would you say is Jasmine's strongest point? Her resourcefulness. She always manages to find a way out of any problem. Definitely Schmork. Agreed. She always manages to find a way out of any problem. Plus, her garden provides her with a great variety of tools to deal with just about any situation. She has had many contacts and smart ideas. She's going to be hard to corner, I see. But when it comes to resourcefulness, I believe you have the upper hand. I mean, you got yourself a new deck all excelled. And what a deck. Yeah, maybe. Took me a couple of centuries though. Whatever, let's focus on the present. Now to her flaws. What would you say Jasmine's weakest point? I hate to be like this because, like, same, but her anxiety. She gets stressed easily. Oof. That's really easy to exploit. Good, good. It's a flaw that will trigger almost automatically just by competing for leadership. But we can push her buttons so she loses focus and messes up. I feel so bad doing this. Toughen up, Fortuna. Her advisors will be doing the same about you, no doubt. Plus, these are emergency resources. If we play our cards right, we can hope for a clean victory. Focus on bringing your best game and I won't have to push any ugly buttons. Talk about pressure. Alright, now for the third candidate. What? There's more? Of course, no one told you? No, who is it? No one truly thinks she poses any threat to Dahlia or Jasmine, but she is a candidate nonetheless. We should study her. I believe this dark forest has a chance of surprising us all. Just tell me who it is already, come on. Caprisa, the historian witch. Truly, Schmork, truly. Caprisa, the historian witch. The eldest witch in her coven. She precedes even Adana. Caprisa is originally from Earth, but ascended way before humanity started even writing. She has an infallible memory. All events get registered inside her tree rings. The thing is that she's always played a secondary role in the coven, just supporting us with her wisdom. But apparently, Caprice isn't a fan of change and isn't happy with the direction Jasmine or Dahlia wants to take the coven. So, for the first time, she's running for leader. My god, Schwark. Yes, exactly like that. Exactly like that. Her program is easy to sum up. She wants to keep things exactly as Adana left them. Okay, well then, fuck Caprice. Capri Sun. Capri Sun. Roaring waters. Moreover, she advocates for preserving Adana's corpse as some sort of oracle, to keep using her as a channel to consult with the gods and to set direction for the coven. Fuck no. Wow. Fuck Capri Sun. Fuck her program in any case. I know Capri Sun personally, and she is very kind and helpful. But yes, no one wants the ghost of Adana to keep ruling over us. She has very few supporters, all among the eldest, but I wouldn't underestimate her. Capri-Sun has this special mystical aura around her. Combined with her vast knowledge, she's sure to impress many voters during the campaign. Depending on how gruesome the race gets, we could scare some of the most conservative witches into switching sides from Jasmine to Capri-Sun. See, as long as we don't underestimate Capri-Sun and keep her in check, it should all be fine though. Understood. Great. Are you ready to start defining our program? You want to take a break? I don't think we need to take a break. I think we can keep going. No. Let's get this over with already. Alright. We'll go over every point, assess our options, make some choices, and when we have our first draft, we can review any aspect to iron out the program. It's okay to borrow some ideas you may fancy from your rivals, but try to make a program that's unique enough to be your own. Okay. First point, judgment. Right now, this is where our rivals stand. Jasmine wants to form a quorum. Dahlia wants to introduce judgment by referendum. Capri-Sun wants to keep it in as runic judgment. What type of judgment do you prefer? I like ponder referendum, but I also want to see let's just see what happened. Maybe there's another option to manage the coven. Something fair but effective. What do you have in mind? To have a leadership that decides on everything without the community's input is problematic, but leaving all executive control in the hands of everyone will produce erratic results. I'm thinking of establishing some sort of ministries to compartmentalize power, appoint experts in every matter to deal with law, exploration, magical development, resource management, culture. Anything really. Said as many ministries as necessary, really. All ministers will work along with the leader, but they would have the last word on their respective competences, since they would be the ideal person to make informed decisions about each issue. And how will these ministers be appointed? Do these positions rotate? What happens if someone more competent shows up as the minister replaced? I mean, it's really interesting on paper, and it would be quite effective to have dedicated witches on every important matter. But this will probably breed many power struggles within the coven, fighting for these positions to try to earn the favor of certain ministers. I see. Not that the other options don't have their downsides, I'm just pointing out what could go wrong with this idea. I think it's still worth giving it a shot if you like it. If you're at the helm, I'm sure you'll run a tight ship and put together an excellent team. I'll help you. Yeah, avoiding corruption in this area relies on having a capable leader. You are a capable leader. I think you're ready to deal with any kind of judgment system you decide to go on. So, having said that, what type of judgment do you prefer? Isn't Dahlia's idea of dividing all the power among the members via referendum a beautiful idea? It is beautiful, indeed. It would be something far-fetched for a bigger society, but provided the coven stays within the hundreds, it's feasible. It'd still be quite cumbersome, and we need to keep in mind that the most popular option isn't always what's truly best. But it will always keep the majority satisfied. Will this make us weaker but happier? I can't tell. It's never been done before in a coven that I know of. Okay, so what type of judgment do you prefer? Let's go with referendum. Gotcha. Now to law enforcement. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine wants to set up a system of warnings leading to expulsion. Dahlia advocates for amicable agreement supported by the Arbitrage Office. Capriso wants to keep exile as punishment. What type of law enforcement do you prefer? Can I just say fuck exile? I don't know. Dahlia's idea about believing in amicable resolution may seem naive, but what is there to police really if we already have the arbitrage office? Mm, it's ideal and quite beautiful to trust in our sister's ability to coexist. But the arbitrage office only really covers the magical pact. Shouldn't we have a way to mediate more mundane conflicts within the coven? The arbitrage office won't interfere in issues like who has the right to a newly discovered domain or who should be responsible for common project gone wrong. What do we do in those cases? I guess Dahlia would leave that in the hands of a referendum. We could do the same. That could lead to a mob mentality. Popular wishes will hold a lot of power. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, what type of law enforcement do you prefer? I have trouble feelings towards punishment as a method of enforcing the law. It keeps law and order through fear, but we can't expect everyone to behave. Isn't there a way to make punishment constructive? Constructive how? Send bad witches to detention to do some magical studies? Not that, but hey, that may be an idea. I don't know about this. What about community service? Okay, elaborate. Instead of expelling members or, God forbid, sending them to exile, we could set up a system of assigning hours of community service depending on the severity of the infraction. Tending other witches' gardens, harvesting magic for the coven, helping the explorers. Whatever is needed, really. We can pull that off, yeah. I don't know if it'll look childish or weak in the eyes of some witches, but it'll benefit the community in the long run, definitely. Alright. You know what, I kinda like that community service. Let's go with community service. Understood. Next is forbidden arts. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine and Caprice Sun will want to continue banning whatever they deem dangerous. Dahlia wants to give free access to any kind of magic, but to enforce education so we all know what we're dealing with. How do you want to go about dealing with forbidden arts? Free access, education. It's a waste that our coven can't benefit from some of the most powerful arts, even if they're dangerous. Maybe we shouldn't grant access instantly, but we could open them up gradually as we educate our members on the implications and responsibilities of each spell. It is a bit risky, but it'll make us way stronger in the long run. Maybe. I'm not well versed on this topic, so I'll trust your judgment. How do you want to go about dealing with forbidden arts? Let's go with free access and education. Wonderful. Now under mortal affairs. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine says we should guide them, take care of them. Dahlia proposed cutting all ties. She believes we shouldn't abuse our privilege over them and just let them be. Capri's son wants to continue exploiting them for our benefit. What's your stance? What else could we do about our relationship with mortals? I don't know. If you want to propose an alternative for our program, it should be something drastically different. Just some iteration on our rivals' ideas would feel uninspired or derivative. What about this? Reveal the existence of wishes to mortals. Well, coming out strong. What's your angle? Whatever decision we make regarding mortals will be morally gray, since they don't know about us. What I propose here is a simple concept. Truth. It will definitely stir some chaos at the beginning, but in the end, wouldn't it be better if we develop a working relationship and make them aware of our capabilities? Let them ask directly for what they need? That is beautiful. But didn't you pay attention in school? Humanity has a troubling relationship with witches. They burned us for sport. They burned poor innocent women. What can they really do about the real deal? It's like revealing the existence of lions to a rabbit. They can hide or protect us, but in no way will they be able to hurt us. Your underestimated mortals strive to destroy things, but sure. That can make our program look strong. We can spin a good angle from it. Prepare to be attacked in any debates, though. What's your stance on mortal affairs? What do you think, Schwar? Let's see the guidance. I kind of agree. Let's go with revealing our existence to mortals. Roger that. Let's talk about witch duties. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine advocates for freedom and trust, for believing that every witch will always have the covenant's best interest in mind. Dahlia wants to institute some sort of magical tax. Have every witch share some of their magic output for common projects. Capri Sun wants to keep Edena's quarterly controls. What are we gonna do about witch duties? Let's see what a new option is, but honestly, I prefer the magical tax. There must be another way to make our coven stronger without abusing our members and without degrading the spirit of being a community. In all the years you've spent in this coven, what would you say helped bring your A game the most? Demand, inspiration, sharing resources? Same schmorg, that's why I keep doing it, because it's literally just the best joke. Oh, I know. Mentorship. My mentor, Yuena, has been a cornerstone in my develop as a witch. What do you say we institute a mentorship program? It's a great idea. Right now, one of the most pressing issues within our coven is the power gap between novices and elders. It'll help time the relationship between different generations of witches too. I like it. But this idea will be way better received among novices than elders. Old witches won't be really getting anything out of this deal, so it'll be a tough sell for the less charitable conservatives. Mentorship is something that requires a lot of time and work, so it will get in the way of many of the elders' plans. You yourself will be forced to take on some apprentices. Think about what that'll mean for your lifestyle. Let's see. What are we gonna do about witch duties? I like the magical tax, but I also like the mentorship. Because, like, who doesn't love the wizard's apprentice? Or the, in this case, witch's apprentice? The novices gotta know, you know? They gotta know. What you think? Magic tax or mentorship? We're gonna ponder the magical tax for a second. It may be interesting to adopt Dahlia's idea of a magical tax. It doesn't require any specific actions to serve the covenant, and it's pretty fair since we'll be asking for a percentage of every witch's magical output. Let her perform that thanks. No one should be worried about failing controls. You can go about your existence however you want, provided you contribute to the covenant's magical reserve. It'll also open the door for us to attempt some ambitious projects, since that much energy from so many witches will be a tremendous asset to work with. It'll drag down our personal development, though. Our sisters are used to having their full magical reserves to invest in their personal enterprises. So in the end, it's a matter of putting collectivism over individualism. Having said that, what are we gonna do about witch duties? Let's go with the mentorship. Understood. And finally, we have the issue of what to do with the Dana's corpse. Oh, you know my position. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine wants the coven to devour. Dahlia wants to scatter her remains. Capri Sun wants to make her into an oracle. We are not devouring, we are scattering Adena's remains. Maybe we should scatter Adena's remains. I mean, power for the sake of power is a bit pointless, and allowing more women to ascend and become witch seems the most humane thing to do. You're probably right. Opening the gates to potentially double our size will definitely stir some chaos in these times of change. But who cares? There's also power in numbers. Spare in 9 that advocating for scattering Adena's remains will earn us the sympathies of the novices and discomforts from the elders and vice versa. What do you want to do with Adena's corpse? Scatter. Scatter. Alright, that's a wrap then. Let's review our program as a whole now. This program is unique enough. I believe we are offering quite an interesting option over the plans of our rivals. Are you happy with it? Would you like to change anything? No, I think we've got everything. I think this is a decent program. Pretty happy with it. Yeah, I'm into this. I'm happy with this program. Let's move on. Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. Now, take a moment to look at our program. Internalize it. Believe it. Make it yours. You're going to have to defend all these decisions in front of your rivals and the whole company. But most importantly, we need you to sell the concept of it. And for that, we're going to need a slogan. Slogan. Fuck it, slogans are fun. It's been fun all the way for me so far. You're really enjoying yourself behind that haughty pose, huh? You bet. What would you like to use as a slogan? Oh god, that first option. What do you think, Schmorg? What do you think is a good slogan? I'm into the middle three. So what do you think out of the middle three? You know, I wonder if they would even let you do the first option. They'd be like, no, you bigot, get the fuck out. A real sisterhood. Very loaded. I like it. Loaded out. It implies that what Adana built wasn't real sisterhood, but it doesn't insult her directly. The slogan that pleads for change, and the word sisterhood is a lovable term. I can work with this. Great job. Nice. Thank you. We're almost done. What else? We just need to start campaigning, right? Yes, and for that we need the ultimate, most classical form of propaganda. A poster. What for? Sorry, I didn't know what you meant for. It's okay though. Basically the same one. Trust me, I didn't really want it to be gendered, but I wanted to also have it be something that me and you were, agreeing with, because it's a community kind of thing. And you're part of my community. And I thought I was choosing what you thought was the option. What for? It's not like there are any streets in space to plaster with my face. We'll send posters to everyone we know from inside and outside the coven. Try to have them set up in common spaces, like temples or cosmic markets. That's not really my style at all. That's why I'm here, to do all the nasty marketing. You're too self-conscious to do. I just want all of this to be over. A few weeks, couple months at max, and this will be but a memory. You've done 200 years of exile. I'm sure you can endure this. Okay, I give up. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. I was thinking that your new cards have a lot of style. What do you say? Want to compose the poster yourself? Do I have a choice? Not really. You're really talented. Let's just squeeze your artist juices. Oh my god. I fucking love this. It's too much creative freedom. I'm shitting nothing. Oh my god, Spork, thank you. And Sam Summer. We appreciate it. We love to see it. Right? Not wrong, Schmorg. Shit. There should be a lock method, but there's not. I want to put stars here, but I don't want it to look like she farts stars. I don't think that's too much of an ask. I know, I don't want to, Sport. I don't want to. I don't know what to do in that case. Just gonna have to deal with it. It's aesthetically pleasing. To have it look like she farts stars. I like what we have. Hang on. How tiny can I make the skull? It's hard to get it tiny. Daggone it. I wanted skulls on my shoes. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Oh my gosh. I think we have it. Wrong skull. Shit. It's the little details. Oh, you know what? One final tiny skull. What do you think? Pretty cool. You can never have too many stars on a political poster. Hey now. Should I give it another try? No, it's good. I like it. It's powerful in a very unique way. If anything, it does a great job of capturing your essence. We should send this to a museum once the race is over. Shut up. Great. We're ready to win this race. Fine. Honestly, I'm really not cut out for this. Yes, you are. Fate provided you with the means to make sure of it. Just my luck. Now, to the unavoidable question. Why don't you draw a card to make sure we win this thing? Don't really want to draw a card. That would be cheating. What? That would be cheating. Is it? Really? I'm sure the others are going to be using all of their skills to get ahead. You just happen to be overpowered, but that's life. I don't know. It doesn't come without its risks, though. There's always a chance I draw a card that doesn't offer any favorable results to us. And once drawn, there's no going back. We could ensure our victory, but we could also doom us and make all our efforts futile. Well, you know your back better than anyone. Our chances of winning through sheer effort are pretty decent, I'd say. But if you want to remove the anxiety from the competition by determining the outcome, I'm in. Damn. I don't know. I mean, shit. I got this deck for a reason, don't I? It may be cheating, but it's like my witch power. Not cheating, but being able to write shit into existence with the cards. Alright, game on. Let's draw a card. Yes. I can't get enough of your divination. It's always so thrilling. Let's hope this thrill pays off. This reading is gonna be so nerve-wracking. More than a reading into your sister's death? Yes. Reading into your end was more like morbid curiosity, whereas this card is about to seal the outcome of many weeks of effort. I'm scared too, Schmorg. You're right. Nervous as well. Hit it. Culture. Consciousness of the many selves. They channel a power trip. The caress of the seed nurtures mercy and introspection. The mirror dispels what isn't true. Meanings, determination, rightfulness, introspection, guardian, ego, mercy, wellness. Well, it could have been worse. By a lot. Oh. So option A, option D. I mean, it is the card of culture. What do you think? Option A, option D, Schmorg? True. That's my thought as well. We will win. Our coven will become so successful that our program will be copied through many magical communities. Jackpot. So weird to write my absolute victory. Just enjoy it, damn it. Well, what now? We just wait, arms crossed, to have the leadership of the coven handed to us? And now you have fun. You can enjoy the campaign, knowing that no matter what you say or do, you will get the win. Fun, huh? I'll try. Since we know the outcome already, now it's all about the theatrics. I guess so. The feeling is similar to when I got to know my own end. It removes a lot of the pressure from the very act of existing. We just play our part and wait to see the fireworks. Don't you like the feeling? I can see the appeal. Now it's all a game. Right? I think I need to rest for a bit now. Gotta go home, take a bath, get my thoughts in order. When I come back, our next mission will be form a team and start actually doing things. Okay, I'll be here. Damn, game just like jumped. Arbiter, please wait here. Yuana will be here in a minute. Oh shit. Is this gonna be... This is like the origin story to, fucking Fortuna. What is this? Am I dead? Huh. No, don't worry. You're not dead at all. I shouldn't say a lot more though. Why not? Ah, protocol. This probably doesn't mean much to you, but you're extremely lucky. Yuane is an exceptional witch. You couldn't be in better hands. What? Come again? Oops, I've said too much. But everything's gonna be alright. I must go. Just get comfortable. But, bye. Bye. Oh my god. Just get comfortable. Okay. Lots of options. Actually, just, 3. Let's look at the stars. I don't recognize those stars. Where the hell am I? So, this feels nice. This place is actually super cool. I wonder if it'd be too expensive to rent for a nice getaway for those fools. With those fools. Will I ever get to see my friends again? Just get comfortable. My clothes are still wet. How did this much sand get under my swimsuit? Shit, I still have the keys of the food truck on me. Only hope Trees managed to get back home okay. Hmm. This place makes me want to read tarot. The air smells like nothing I've smelled before. It's a mix of nature, aid, and possibility. Gravity feels different too. Lighter. Like my mind is slowly shedding some dry husk and a fresh breeze is starting to blow through it. It's trembling. This isn't fear, it's excitement. I feel like I never want to go home. I love you already. Relax. I'm here to look after you. She's beautiful. You were from Earth, right? Earthlings always have the worst time processing their ascension. Your collective subconscious is too cynical. Your society rejects magic with strength unlike any other in this universe. Just let it sink in. This is something good, I promise. Dear. Very observant. My kin are what human witches call deer folk. Oh, and you are a human witch, by the way. BT dubs. You be witch. I know, Schmorg, she's beautiful. Is this really happening? Yes. Congratulations. You ascended. Please don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. This is the best day of my life. Best Day Ever by SpongeBob. Starts playing in the background. What is happening? 32 cycles left. Everything is set to go. Election Day has just been announced. We're merely 32 cycles away from it. We have everything we need, so let's get to work. The most critical point is... what do we do with this massive behemoth? Oh yeah, the one staring through the window? Yeah, that. What to do with your sister's savior? What could we possibly do with the help of an almighty being older than time who's able to grant our wishes? Can you make everyone vote for us? Yes. What are you willing to pay in exchange? No need for that. Fortuna is a wish granter herself at this point. She already wrote that we'll win the elections. Why bother doing anything then? I am compelled by some cosmic force. A wheel of sorts. A wheel of, sisterhood. I see. We are sentient puppets at this point, aren't we, Fortuna? Yep, I'll make you do all sorts of funny things. You just try. Okay. Let's draw a card. Wait, no. I was just kidding. JK, LMAO. Let's focus on the task at hand, please. Oops. Sure. What can a behemoth do for free? I could disguise myself as a familiar and deliver messages. I can harvest energy. I can spread rumors. Interesting. Sorry, wrong voice. And I think that's about it, if we don't want to draw too much attention to my powers. It's already more than I expected, so great. Happy to surprise your expectations, O dominant sister. Which grimoire clones did you find this one in, Fortuna? Let's check the vibe of the coven first. Programs have already been made public, so witches are starting to form their own ideas regarding this race. We can tap into the mind of the coven with the Dream Ball. The Dream Ball allows us to get real-time readings on our community's desires and expectations. Hence, we can filter the current vote intention. Holy shit, just got complicated. This will be the pivotal tool for adjusting our strategies as the race progresses. Every action we perform and the actions of our opponents, of course, will affect the Covenant's sympathies, and that'll be reflected in the Dream Ball's readings. I added some men's runes to filter vote attention by demographic. Go ahead and browse through them. I encourage you to put some time into familiarizing yourself with the characteristics of each group. You not only need their votes, but you also plan on becoming their leader, so you better take responsibility and do some studying. Okay, obviously. Hang on. Since I know you're not a people person, I wrote a quick guide for you. Oh, thank you. Luckily for you, your sister is one of the Coven's archivists. I already wrote down a comprehensive demographic and analysis for you. Analysis. I took the liberty of placing it all in your library for when you have time to go and do some studies. God damn, there's a lot here. So, Dahlia's in the lead. Jeez. It's just got serious. Capri-san is the least likely. I like that I'm represented by a third eye. Well, thank you so much. I got you. Now, about how we are going to operate. Fortuna, you won't be able to accomplish much by yourself out there, being exiled and all. But we will act as your will outside this room. Just let us know what you want us to do and we'll set out to do so. It could be promoting some point of the program, looking for allies, gathering intel, harvesting some energy for your deck. Bear in mind that these tests will take between 3 and 5 cycles each, so plan accordingly. Understood. But wait, what do I do while you're all out? Do your homework, do some studying, make some cards, or jerk off to relieve pleasure. Relieve the pressure. What a suggestion. Patrice. Well, it works, trust me. Patrice, Jesus Christ, I love you. Always so gross. Can't even move past it. As the race progresses, you'll have to meet some prospective allies or even rivals here in this office. So don't worry, I don't think you'll get much idle time. Okay. Everyone ready? Any doubts? Well, let's conquer alone. Well, rather than conquer, let's have our sisters put their trust in us. Yes, of course. It was a figure of speech. Okay, we can never be too safe with you. Oh, I almost forgot. I've got something for you, Jenna. Flash! Love. The support of my friends. Yay! Isn't that sweet? While I was charting the document of cloud for the coven, I met with the corpse of a witch that was clutching an object of power. Since they lost their will, they didn't mind letting me have it. Here. A sympathy stone. It's beautiful. It's a special object of power that will amplify the efforts of whoever's trying to help you. Oh, wow, thank you, Jace. Just wet a brush with some freshly used sage infusion and write down the names of your allies on it. I'll do it immediately. I love it. Thank you. I got you. So basically, this charm will render the task you assign us more effective. Got it. Anyway, let's get to work. Let's make sure we all have a task and get this ball rolling. Stay motivated. Alright, this. Oh my gosh. Okay.